Hey folks, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Today is the 13th February. I'm recovering from last night. Uh, my have actually been more coherent last night than I am tonight because it's just I've been just exhausted all day and I'm ready to sit down and give my brain a break a little bit. But before we do that, we got stuff to do, things to talk about. Things are happening. Nihilus is gonna, especially when I'm not getting too. At this point, guys, just buckle up. We get out to 3 weeks at the rate we're going with Nihilus. And if we're only getting 2 shards a night, that's another good 3 weeks. And believe me, I don't want it to be 3 weeks. It's just, but then again, I'm not the one who does the drop rate. I'm the one who's like, okay, maybe today's the day we get a big pull. Nah, can't get a good day today. And by the way, did I do this all the way? I think I did it. Is there Yoda on there somewhere? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Sort of went through, reorganized so I can better see the teams that I'm working on. And so I can see the holes that I still have. Now, GK, guys. We're still so far away. And why do I have this Galactic Republic team? Well, because ships. This is ships. This is assault battle. This is Jedi battle. These are troopers for the trooper battle. This, of course, is my Sith Empire team. Just really fun stuff. Really fun stuff. A lot. Just all the gear that I still need, my friends, it's whatever you were thinking I needed, it's just so much more. It's just so much more. And I kind of just want to keep pushing. It's sort of like I was talking about Dory and Finding Nemo when me and my kids take a walk, and I'm like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's kind of how I feel about this account is just keep going, just keep pushing, just keep pushing, just keep pushing. Because here's the thing. You come back out here, you see all this yellow, see all this gold, I don't know what it, yellow, gold, I don't know what it color is. You see the very few red and blue, and you see all of this gold, and the 2 white, or the 3, or the however many white I have. And by white, I would just mean, the level 1, basically 5s, Nihilus, Yoda, GK, and Rust, Marauder. And it's like, but it's just like with every piece of gear you acquire, we're just like that much closer. And guys, can we just take a look and can we just take a second and appreciate this? Because I am super close from being able to shift, finish Revan, and go from out. A couple of things need to happen. A lot of stuff needs to happen. Did I know that I didn't have Yoda at Relic? That I didn't have Jimmy at Relic? No, I didn't. Knew these troopers weren't done. That I did know. Did I know about Jimmy? No. I know about this. This is it really isn't a thing. It's just filling holes and making. They're obviously all pilots, and they're just going to make my my Galactic Republic team that much better by having them all in. And it just so happens that one of them is Jedi Vanguard. And by the way, thinking about adding Jedi Vanguard to this list, because, I mean, just as a side, if I go and look at my JV, just look at it. We have one character at get 12. One. Everybody else is either purple or white. And that's not good. Obviously, I talked about possibly buying the Hobo package, which is the 5 Jedi that you get at Relic 5. That means Qui-Gon, Plo, Kit Fisto, Luminara, and Eid Foss. All Relic 5, all of which are part of this deal, but it's like, I mean, so because guys, I mentioned the Gerbil video yesterday on the daily account. I'm like, guys, I'm not gonna get there, and I'm not halfway tempted just to go finish those videos now. Pause the video, go watch them, come back. Maybe I will. Hold on. And so I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm about to get ran over again. And the reason I feel like I'm going to get ran over again is because I feel like we're about to start snowballing. Now, I say that, but I've got Wrecker and I've got Wrecker and Crosshair still to go. So I've got 5 weeks before potentially start to get snowball, and that just depends on, because I think what they're fixing to do with the Jedi Vanguard is they're fixing to shift us into hyperdrive. Like, I feel like if you go and watch the Gerbil's video that he did the other, like, a week ago now. For me, it was like 2 days ago. For you, it's like a week and a half ago. About Jedi Vanguard and the Jedi Vanguard we have in game, and the Jedi Vanguard that he thinks are coming, and he goes through and he gives 7 names. He gives 6 or 7 possibilities, and he's like, he's for sure saying that two of these are coming. And if you've been watching my channel, I credit Gerbil with a lot, because his Home Run fleet say, if you just have that, you're going to be able to do yourself a world of good. Even in this era of Light 3 bundles, that's still viable here and there, because that's what a lot of people neglect, is they neglect ships. And if you invest in that Home Run fleet, did I say the way I thought I meant Home Run? If you invest in that Home Run fleet, you're gonna do pretty well, gotta say. But yeah, so I have about 5 weeks before, and it's potentially longer than that. It just depends on what they announce. Because it's gonna happen 20th of Marchish. 14th of March, 20th of Marchish, somewhere around there is when it's going to happen. And it's going to be, depending on how much they reveal for that first character, what that first character is. Because we'll be able to set up a lot. Because, they may or may not disclose the entire team, but judging who that character is, you're gonna be able to tell a lot. And I'm at a point now where it's like okay, because we've had I know we've had the Bad Batch for this new Bad Batch setup for a month, since the 14th of January. And before that, we had we had the Swgoh requirements, which I weren't chasing. And before that, we had the Balin requirements, which I weren't chasing. And before that, we had the Dungans, which I weren't chasing, along with the Grey Mothers. So I've had, and so it has for me, for the Naboo raid, it was just these three bozos that I went and got. These three bozos that I leveled up. And since then, I've added Qui-Gon, and I actually did a raid with this Qui-Gon, this Obi-Wan, Pal, Master Qui-Gon, and Grandmaster Yoda, and I got a score. It wasn't great, but I did something. But how many people beside the people at the very top end of the game invested in all these other guys? And I think there's a reason why they took all of these Jedi that are on this page, because they're all Jedi Vanguard. With the exception of, is Jimmy on there? I don't remember if Jimmy's on there. Oh, but if we just go look at Jedi Vanguard, I don't think Jimmy's on there because he was not a... Yeah, so it's not Jimmy, but it's all of those other Jedi. It's all the other Jedi. And it's, if you go back up, if you go and watch that Hermit Yoda video, he points out that Kilron's good. He points out that Qui-Gon's good. He points out that Plo is a good pilot. He points out that Luminara is a good leader. He points out that Shakti is a good babysit leader for your 501st until you have gas. He points out that Barris is a good plug and play. And that, obviously you need Luminara and Confesso if you're going to try to make this Jedi team work. And everybody else, basically, Ephaf, Consular, Aayla Secura, who's decent, I'm a good guy, and Jedi Guardian are garbage, or hard trash. And he's in a position where he can invest a little bit into him. I'm in a position where I'm just so far back. And I'm actively trying to play catch up. I'm actively trying to play catch up, and I'm trying to do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Not because I made mistakes in my farming as I was going along, because I didn't. I'm happy that we went at CLS. It took a while. I'm happy that we went and got CLS. It took a long time to get Ewoks together, and I did that on my own. I put together the CLS team on my own. We also did, we also bought these nice. We couldn't buy these nice sisters. We bought these nice sisters on our own. So you're looking at this account, and what did I buy? But yeah, in case you're wondering, I bought the Shadows of the Empire bundle. I bought the Hoth bundle, and I bought the 2 Revan bundles. That's all I bought for this account. Meaning, the Stengar, it wasn't. Oh, I bought the Tuscans. Sorry, forget about the Tuscans. My bad. Meaning, I didn't. This Dengar, I leveled. I leveled the Dengar. This Newt, I leveled it. This TIE Fighter Pilot, leveled it. This Grandmaster Fun, leveled it. uh, you know, and so what you would see here is if we could take away the bundles, you would see that Calcutta have, everybody else, basically everybody else, this account would probably be 3,000, I'd probably put 1,000,000 GP into it, but I mean, we are like, now we're at the position where I've stopped farming, or I'm almost at the position where I'm going to stop farming stuff out of Cantina. We're not quite there, but as soon as I finish Marauder, we're not farming anymore in the Cantina, meaning that Orsing and Crescent will have to wait. And that's when we're going to start pumping the levels, and that's when you're going to say this Rogue Free Luke, go to, you see the whole CLS team go to 3, 7. You see all the Night Sisters go to 7. And hopefully by that time, you're going to, I'll have his Sith Empire Trooper ready, and Revan ready, and Marauder ready, and Jimmy ready, but still, if we can increase the rate of production a little bit, if we can get to where we need to go, because if we're doing it like I've been doing it on my other accounts, like on the like in the monthly update videos that I'm doing, which at this point, I'm about 10 days away from doing another monthly update video. And if some way we can continue to get and acquire 3 Gear 13, 3 Rock 1s a month, then there's a potential by the time we get the reveal for this new team that we finished Sith Empire Trooper. And what I'm saying here is I'm hoping that I'm going to get Sith Empire Trooper done before that video comes out. If I can get him to rank 1, then what does that leave? That leaves Revan, who's already Gear 12. That leaves Jimmy, who, by the way, let's go and do this before I forget. This is still here. I'm buying it. And I'm almost out of raid currency, so there's that. Let's go and do this, and then we'll even do this. So that puts him about 45 out of 100. And then it's like, well, who's your next person gonna be? It's gonna be, Jimmy does slow us down, right? And the only reason why we need Jimmy, not Jimmy, Hoda, Hermit Yoda, sorry. The only reason why we need Hermit Yoda is we could theoretically backburn him, but that's gonna slow down our Jedi Knight Luke farm. Now, granted, I did buy the other pieces, and so he's the only one that I have to bring up in Relic on my own, because I bought Leia, I bought Wampa, I bought Han. But we are, and it's like aside from getting these 6 done, which at this point, I just want to finish Nihilus. I just want to get Nihilus done. I'm not really concerned about bringing them up, not right now, but just because I think that it's good enough. I'm about at the point where I'm like, I don't have time for Scion right now, just because I feel like we're getting ready to, because from the way I play and the fact that I didn't chase Balin, the fact that I didn't chase what's her face, the fact that I didn't chase Jar Jar, um nothing has affected me. The only thing that and so I've been able to largely plot my course this way. And for some of last year I did farm. I spent a lot of time working on those revenue requirements. But now that's not an issue. And I could have bought this triumvirate package. I could buy the Friends of Luke package right now, and we can make all of this moot. I just don't. I mean, I could answer. I could address the Jimmy question. Jimmy could just be done right now, but I don't think I should. I think I should do it, finish it the hard way, and just keep pushing on. And that's what I'm going to do. And I definitely know that it's going to be hard, but I know ultimately that it's going to pay dividends, and it's going to get me to where I want to be, which is having that Sith Assault battle team, having that whatever team, and just being able to push as much as I can, as hard as I can, as fast as I can. And sometimes that's not comfortable, but sometimes it's necessary. And right now I think that I just gotta finish what I've started and then move to the next thing before I switch. And when I switch, I think you're gonna be surprised the way I switch. But anyway, I need to go. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. It's not perfect, but it's what we're doing. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Wish you hold the line. I'll see you then. Bye.